Yeah, Naughty Girl is about making mistakes, and sometimes we can't always dig our way out of them. We have to just learn to live with them, and we can't fix them. And I think that's something that most people can relate to, because nobody's perfect. And I think at one time or another we've all screwed up somehow and just had to keep going, unfortunately. So it's a little bit sad, but it's not devastating. I think because so many people can go, yeah, I've done that, so they can relate to it. Well, the video was a lot of fun because apart from the fact that I didn't get to go to New York with the crew and shoot it all, I got to try out 5 completely different looks, and it was all done in a London studio behind a blue screen. And it was a lot of fun, hair and makeup and all that stuff that girls love. I got to do for 18 hours. So by the end of it, I wasn't that impressed. But at the time, I was thinking, think of the end result, think of the end result. And I think it turned out nice. Well, I think it's really good to sit down with directors and things like that and work out ideas and make a compromise. And he has great ideas, and you might want to add something that makes it more personal and more like you. So I think that's important to get involved. And I kind of sat down and we worked out what we wanted to do, and I thought it was a great idea. So I kind of trusted him to let him run with it this time, so it was really good. I don't know, we're kind of up in arms at the moment about whether to do the 4th single and kind of spend a lot of time on the film clip and promoting that, or just start the 2nd album and just really get into writing that and get some new material out. So I'm probably opting just to begin the 2nd album. I'm kind of like dying to get started into the creative side for a while.
Are you writing the songs too?
Yeah, with the 2nd album, I want to get a lot more involvement. When I was doing the first one, I was at Neighbours 16 hours a day, and it made it really difficult to come home so tired and go, okay, now I have to write my album. So I relied on wonderful songwriters who offered me their songs, and they were all brilliant. So I'm very thankful for that. But this time, I kind of want to do it a little bit more on my own.
Cool.
Touring is something that I would love to do. I did a mini promo tour of Southeast Asia about 2 months ago, for about 2 months, and that was excellent. It gave me my first taste of touring, but I think it's a little premature at this stage. I'll probably wait till the 2nd album and then try and put on a great show for everyone. Movies I've always wanted to do, and in the past sort of few months I've had some really great scripts sort of come through my way, and I've had a look at them, and I'm just waiting for the right one where I go, yes, this is the one I want to do. And so hopefully this year I'll get to live out that goal and dream and do a film. It'd be wonderful. To be honest, I don't spend that much time looking down the toilet or the sink, but yeah, the snowflakes here are huge. I'm not used to seeing any snow in Australia, and now that I'm living in London, we get cold weather, but it hasn't really snowed. And yesterday I was like standing out in the snow, and the snowflakes were hitting me like this. It was amazing. Freezing, but amazing. I think Germany's a really cool place. They're big on their music, so that's good for me because it means I can keep coming back, and hopefully you guys will still like me. I've never been one to kind of want to go out and get drunk all night and pick up boys. It's never been anything that interested me. So even if I wasn't doing this job, I don't think I'd be doing that either. But I miss out sometimes when my friends are like going to a party and I have to work in the morning and I can't go. But I think of it in a way that I get to do things that most people don't get to do their entire lifetime. So I'm just thankful and enjoying it now. There'll be plenty of time where no one wants to know who I am or interview me or take a picture of me, all in good time. Then I can sit around and party with them. Paparazzi is kind of good in a way because it's free publicity, but if you want it. And at the moment I'm kind of like, my only kind of thing to be normal is to go for a walk around the block or to go and get some milk. And when you're being pictured doing that, it's like, oh, leave me alone. But sometimes it can be really good. If they print a nice picture and they do a nice article, then it can work to your advantage. So it's just something that comes with the territory. What do I love? I'm a huge fan of the Foo Fighters at the moment, their new album. And what else am I listening to? I kind of haven't bought any music for a while. Red Hot Chili Peppers and Default and a few other people. But while I've been here, I've been watching, was it the Guano Apes? I love them. So while I'm here, I'm going to go and get their CD because they rock.